Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Same But Vegan. This week we are going to be veganizing another dessert. Sorry, I have kind of a sweet tooth. Anyways, this week we're going to be veganizing the Donutman's strawberry donut. I've always wanted to try this donut. And they're actually located here in Glendora, I think. Yeah. And but you know, I did some research, and I'll put the link about of the article that I read about the recipe, like what ingredients they use. And they unfortunately do use eggs and I think milk. So you know, I choose not to eat that because I'm vegan. So yeah, this is what we are going to be veganizing today. Let's go. Okay, so we're gonna start by adding our yeast to our warm water and also some sugar, so it could feed on it and grow and wake it up. If it's too hot, the yeast will die, so make sure it's not too hot, the water. And this is exactly what we're looking for. Nice little frothiness going on. So we are going to add, we'll cream our sugar and butter together. Make sure that your butter is softened, because if not, you're gonna have a hard time. Anyways, I have my mixer, so thank you, mixer, for putting in work. To that, we're going to add our yeast mixture, and once that is added, we are going to add our flours. I started with potato flour. I don't know what the ratio for the original recipe is, but if you don't have potato flour, honestly, you don't have to go out and buy it. I guess it was a little bit more, it had more of a bite than if you just use a flour, like all-purpose flour. It was I mean, it's good, but I wouldn't go out of my way to go and get it. And then I just added the all-purpose flour. If you don't have all-purpose flour or potato flour, I think you can also use bread flour. Oh, my tummy is making a cameo appearance. Oh my god, sorry. Yeah, a piece went out flying, so I had to like stick it in there, show it who's boss. So I just worked my mixer. You can totally do this by hand. I'm just lazy. You know, I have my mixer, so, and I paid a pretty penny for this, so might as well use it. So once I see that it is coming together, I decided to take it off and work it by hand, and this is how it's gonna look. We're gonna add it to a greased bowl and just let it blow up, double in size, for about an hour, depending on how hot it is. There, you saw it got bigger. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of flour to just roll it out. I should have worked it a little bit to get all of the air bubbles, but I completely forgot, so I just rolled it out. And here I have some biscuit cutters that I am using. I'm using the biggest one I have, and so first I made 4, and I added to a baking sheet that's lined with parchment paper, and just gonna let it rise for another hour with a towel that I had. It wasn't completely wet, it was just damp, but I think it was too heavy. I should have put one that was like lighter, because I think that stopped my donuts from rising a little bit. So now we're going to make our like strawberry glaze, strawberry jelly thing. I started by mixing the dry ingredients, which is the salt, sugar, and cornstarch, and then mixed that with water before I turned on the heat. And then I added some red food coloring. Then I turned on the heat, and I couldn't find a recipe for this, so I kind of just had to, you know, like pray and hope that it would come out right. Because in the link that I'll show y'all, it doesn't say measurements. It just says little sugar, a little whatever. So this is what you're looking for, right? This like translucent-ish reddish, and you'll see that it'll get thicker and lighter as it cooks. But yeah, just make sure you taste it and add sugar if you think it needs to be more sweet. I don't like mine to be super sweet, so I only added a little bit of sugar. So to our fryer, we add our donut, and I cut the parchment paper off because if I don't cut it off like this, if I just get it with my hands, I'm too rough and I deflate the donuts. But if you aren't rough, then you can just grab them with your hands and yeah, throw them in the fryer at 350 for a couple of minutes on each side. If you don't have a fryer, don't worry. You can just use a thermometer or just, use Dutch oven or something, whatever you have. So after a few minutes, this is how our donuts are gonna be, nice and brown, golden brown. I guess that's the color. Yeah, a couple of minutes on each side. Honestly, I didn't time it, but you'll see the color if it looks right. If it's kind of like not soft anymore, then that's when you flip it over. Make sure you only flip it over once. Don't be flipping back and forth, because then they're not gonna be good. Well, I don't know if that's true, but it's just don't do it. So after checking up on these, I let these go, for a couple of minutes on each side. Actually, since I didn't have enough oil, they kind of were touching the electric heat thingy-mabobs, so you can see that they get like a little like that one has like a little streak. So make sure that you have enough oil, because I did not have enough oil, and I did not want to go to the grocery store again, even though I live like right next to Ralph's. But yeah, so I made a glaze while my donuts were rising. It was just powdered sugar and water. That's it. Also, I made my own powdered sugar. Just put it in the blender, zip real quick, and that's it. Regular sugar. So yeah, here are our strawberries that I washed, and then I tossed in our jelly thing, jam thing, and then you're just gonna cut it up. I let the donuts cool for sure. Like don't. I mean, I guess you could do it when they're warm, but then the texture inside might not be as nice. So let's dig in. Yeah. Okay, so here are our donuts. Oh, okay, I'm not gonna finish this, but I can't wait. Like the glazes. Can you hear that? It's like a little crackly. And yeah, they're huge. So let's go. Let's give it a try because I am starving. I have not had anything to eat. I'm only gonna eat one of these and then I'm gonna give the other one to my boyfriend. Let's go. All right, well, I'm scared. Good thing I'm not wearing white because, oh my God, I don't even know. Okay. I'm trying to like get all of the strawberries. Oh, one fell, sorry. The donut itself is like super soft. I'm guessing that's because of the potato flour. It's really good. With donuts, you can't really mess up donuts. It's not too sweet. Because I didn't make the strawberry, I guess, glaze too sweet. You can make it sweeter if you want, but I think the glaze from the powdered sugar glaze is perfect. My strawberries aren't super sweet. They're actually a little tart. I kind of like that. Super bomb. Okay, I hope y'all try this. Look at this super bomb. Let me know what you think. Let me know what other recipe you want me to veganize. Next recipe I'm veganizing because like, I've been craving just, I love rice. I'm Mexican. It's gonna be halal guys chicken over rice. So make sure to stay tuned. I will probably upload that within the week. Bye.